So a big welcome to everybody from the inaugural Spring Bonsai Fashion Show. First three we're looking at here are sisters and newcomers and originate from downtown. This elegant Dwarf Azalea is certainly in the running and sporting lovely purple flowers. It's worth noting that all of these three originated in downtown. And a big warm welcome to the second of our three sisters, demure and shy, with just a few buds starting to show. She's definitely one that will be better in a couple of weeks' time. But I can't help thinking and noticing a little bit of competition has worked here, because she's sporting that lovely green drizzle glazed Dawn Isaac scallop pot. May well win some extra bonus points with the judges. Life was slow, but eventually she managed to get herself into a decent pot and let those branches spread, and despite the break, still manages to sport some beautiful flowers. A warm welcome again for number three, another little Dwarf Azalea, purity itself, aloof from the rest, dressed in a simple white glazed pot. I don't think anyone can complain if she brings home the honours. And again, sunny downtown. I think we can all agree £2.50 for that little number is something well worth having. And again, another example of what you can get from those bargain centre garden centres. And now the first of our twin cherry blossom sisters, sporting a disabled primary trunk. She's alone in the disability category, but still woos us on the catwalk with grace. She's wearing that prized Dawn Isaac rectangular pot. I think perhaps she might be the dark horse of the show, never one to underestimate. She may be a solid build, but there's still some show-winning style in her. Unfortunately, disaster did beset our disabled entrant here, and she did find that she lost a lot of her trunk and has had to make a lot of adjustments to her life since then. But look at her now in that Dawn Isaac pot. Now for a cheeky sister, petite yet definitely commanding physical presence as she shows off her pretty blossoms. I definitely think one for the future, although I do wonder with that slight lean whether she's just had a little bit too much of the cherryade. Now it's worth noting that both of these twins were cruelly separated from their mother in quite difficult circumstances, but with the care and help they soon put out new growth and have become the stars that I think we all guessed they would be. And now, no doubt, this old-timer. She still knows how to woo a crowd. The matron of the show keeps us all in suspense, wondering when those yellow flowers are going to open. And of course, knowing how best to show off her grace and charm, she too is sporting a Dawn Isaac ceramic pot. In her younger days, back in 2014, just a few flowers, and there was obvious promise for the future. Now, as you see her developing, you can tell there's just that something special, that certain je ne sais quoi. And there, perhaps overly endowed with yellow blossom, she's just a lovely wonder. Bit on the lumpy side, this unexpected lady is sure to impress us. Yet to bloom, definitely one for the future. I think we all have to give a warm set of applause for little Mr. Finger down there, who's doing a wonderful job keeping that catwalk moving. Masculine or feminine? Who does she or he represent? I'll let you decide the pronoun for this. Far be it from me to make the decision. She did have a dramatic start to her life. Originally a commanding 4 or 5 foot shrub. Someone came at her with an axe, several hammers, chisels, and took the life out of her. Although she is the mother for the twins that we've already seen, definitely there was some damage done, and time will tell whether that stout frame will be able to pass the test of time. Well, there's no mistaking this. Lucinda Larch. She very nearly failed to show after a gust of wind sent her toppling to the ground before the curtain rose. Definitely had an eyebrow raised or two. Yes, she's lost a few limbs over the years, but she's still worth coming to see. She's been on the circuit since, I think, 2002, and surely this has to be her last year. Not one to miss out on any of their marketing trips. She's also wooing the judges with her Dawn Isaac ceramic. She started life with quite a lot of branches actually, and then some children decided that a cricket ball, football and some other sporting games might do wonders for her pose. I think we can all agree she's come through this remarkably well. And the last of the three are just some late entrants to the show. This baby oak still needs time to grow. I mean, even the Dawn Isaac glazed pot will surely not be enough to sway the judges at this late stage. Methinks she's relying just a little bit too much on the fact that there's relations involved in this one, as she started life in my sister's front garden, and though she was not too happy when I dug her up, she's definitely recognised that there's hope for the future. And now for Baby Zeta. What a beautiful little Chinese elm cutting. Who could have guessed that she would do so well starting from such humble beginnings? Certainly something to keep your eye on. I do believe there might even be a little snap from the fish, a little bite from the fisherman. Francine the Ficus. Well, what can I say? Cuttings 3 years ago, there was such hope for the future, and then suddenly a complaint and illegal use of performance enhancing wire has put paid to baby Ficus ever winning anything in the future. So there's just one for the youngsters out there. Leave that performance enhancing wire alone. And with that, let's go over to our final young star of the future, our twin trunk Japanese maple. What a set of trunks she has. And I think you'll agree, everybody, that has been a wonderful inaugural show. Put your hands together and hopefully you'll subscribe, and we'll see you for more.